Alright, YouTube, so I wanted to talk about a topic. I don't really see a lot of other political ranters really make a video talking about this. And I am kind of hesitant to talk about this topic first and foremost, because I feel like even though legally my facts are right, um, and I think my argument is valid in some way, shape, or form, I do feel like this is going to offend some people, but here it is. What I want to talk about is flag desecration. Basically, you'll see at protests people burning the flag, people stepping on the flag, people ripping the flag to shreds. And people have often been very vocal about making laws which prohibit desecration of the United States flag. And to me, that actually sounds quite tyrannical. Um, Sorry about that. But why it sounds tyrannical to me is this sounds no different from North Koreans telling their people you can't touch any of the government propaganda posters. You have to have the pictures of the former, basically, dictators in every room of your house. Um, it's no different from any country saying, hey, you have a life sentence if you even dare to step on the money. But here's the thing. In the case of the American flag, this has gone to the Supreme Court, I think, in the early 1980s. I think it was the Johnson decision. But they stated that this act is constitutionally protected. It's an act, a form of free speech. This is an act of protesting. Now, personally, I think it's kind of a cliched way to protest anymore. In my opinion, it's almost, in the terms of protesting, it'd be akin to like movies saying it's the #1 film in America. It's just, I think it's lost rather, its significance. And that's the thing, though. I think what people are saying basically when they say, oh, we need to make laws that basically prohibit the desecration of the flag. I think it's what they're doing is they're putting their own meaning of the flag. And while that's nice and dandy and all, you have to realize that the flag has a different meaning. I mean, it's simply just a banner of the 50 states. The blue represents the chief, red symbolizes valor and hardiness. I think white symbolizes innocence. And of course, the stars symbolizing the 50 states. But, when people start saying, well, people fought and died for that flag. Yes, you're right. People fought and died for that flag. But this isn't what the flag means. This is just what the flag means to you. Now, personally, I think it's much more worth fighting for the documents that have led to this flag's creation rather than protecting the symbol of the nation. To me, I'm a defender of the Constitution. The flag is irrelevant to me. The flag didn't say, oh, you have the freedom of speech. You have the freedom of privacy. You have the freedom to own firearms. The flag is just a symbol, a symbolic representation of what the United States ought to be. So I'm much more apt and much more open to defending the Constitution rather than defending the flag. Now, yes, I do find it kind of disrespectful to step on the flag. I think it's kind of stepping on the symbol of what came out of your freedom to do that. But then again, that's also just me putting my emotions and my own spin on what the flag means to me. And that's basically the message of this video is I would much rather defend what led to the flag's creation than to defend the symbol of it. Because without the Constitution being defended and enforced, the flag doesn't mean shit. That's about it, YouTube. Peace out.